How do you deal with people who do not support your fitness goals in your life? Hey, everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and thought I would chat with you guys and gals a little bit about this today. I'm going to give just a brutally honest answer here. You need to talk to the people in your life who are unsupportive or problematic for any of your fitness goals. Help them understand that it's important to you, and if they cannot accept that and work with that and not create problems with it, then you need to cut them out of your life. And it really is that simple. People will say, they always make excuses. Well, I can't do that because of X or Y. All right, well, I get it. If it's your coworkers or whatever, you could change jobs. Okay, so that's where I'm about to go with all this. I think we're about to see where it comes to friends and family. People say, well, I can't change jobs. Well, okay, then you can ignore them. Right? Do these people matter to you? This is the thing that you have to remember with coworkers. Sometimes you'll make friends at jobs, but a lot of times these are not people who you're going to always be friends with or stuff once that job is over. Most of the time it won't. So your friendships are usually and are only based around that, or the people you just have to work with. So you can just choose to ignore them or tell them to F off. Or if they create problems with your fitness, take it to management or whatever, explain it's a problem. Tell them if you need to, hell, you'll sue. It's how it works. If they're really messing with your life, this is a problem. But, you have to be that proactive and serious. You have to be that serious with it, especially if you're really serious about your goals. Especially if it's something like you're overweight and trying to lose a lot of weight. That's literally life and death. Like obesity, morbid obesity is a death sentence. Morbid obesity is a death sentence. We don't like to admit that as a society, but medically it is true. So in short, anyone who gets in the way of you losing weight if you're morbidly obese, for all practical purposes, is trying to kill you. Right? Minimum manslaughter because not fully intentional. Okay. Doesn't make you less dead. So you have to look at it that way. You have to look at it that way because morbid obesity is lethal. So if someone, for example, is preventing you from doing that, you need to think of them in that way because that is true. They are, whether they are fully meaning it consciously, that is what they are doing. So why do you put up with it? Same thing if you're really serious about your fitness goals and people get in the way. They say things like, well, my parents and I live with them. That's a choice. Get a job and move out. If you're serious about your goals and your parents are not going to listen, because I can understand that your parents won't listen. I get that. You're a kid. They will expect, if you live under their roof, they expect you to do what they say and live by their rules. And that's perfectly reasonable. That's fair of them. So if your goals matter to you, you'll work more, you get a better job, and you'll move out. So if you say, but I can't because of X or Y, then it's not important to you, so quit crying about it. It's clearly not important enough to you to fix the problem, so quit crying. Quit crying about it and just not reach your goals. It really is that simple. I pulled the thing of my friends are not supportive and they're interfering. Well, get new friends. They're not your friends. All right, this is something young people struggle with. All right, when you get a little older, you'll realize this, but younger people don't seem to realize this. If you have goals like that are important to you and your friends are not only not supportive, but they literally get in the way, they directly interfere. They know that you have a certain diet you're trying to follow, and they try to give you food or force you or peer pressure you into eating food not allowed on it. Or let's say you're trying to do those things, trying not to drink alcohol, and they're doing it, and you need it for your fitness goals. They're not your friends. Okay, let me be clear. They are not your friends. What do you mean your friends are interfering? Those aren't your friends. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. All right? Man, that's a tough one, isn't it? Because you can be around those things. I mean, I have friends who drink. They know I'm a non-drinker. They know that my fitness is important. Guess what? They don't pressure me into it. It's that simple because they're real friends. That's how real friends operate. Same thing with your dating relationships. Say you're dating with someone, oh, they don't like your fitness goals, or they're going to be jealous or insecure. All right, see if you can get them on board too. There's your solution. Someone will look, instead of being jealous or insecure, why don't you do this with me? All right? Why don't you do this with me? Then everybody wins, right? You come out of it better, we all come out of it better. Let's do that instead. Okay? That's a solution. That doesn't work and you're trying to lead some sort of healthy, fit lifestyle and they don't want anything to do with it. And it's fine. They don't have to live your lifestyle. No, there's no requirement for that in a successful relationship. Do they interfere? I mean, ideally, they should be supportive even if they don't want to do it themselves. If they care about you, they'll be supportive. Because if it's important to you, it's important to them. Okay? It's very simple. If it's important to you, it's important to them. So, you see where we're going? You need to maybe consider cutting them loose at that point. They're showing their true colors. Okay? I need to cut them loose. For everyone's best interest. Well, I'm married to them. Okay, but this is important to you. And they're choosing to interfere with the lifestyle of a lifestyle that you have decided is important to you. Again, they don't have to match it. They don't have to have your lifestyle. But they're not supportive. Okay. I can tell you right now, being fit and having an active fit, any sort of fitness related goals and lifestyle is really important to a lot of people. If you're trying to do that and you got a spouse who is interfering with it, I can tell you there's other people out there who are more than happy to be with you and be supportive of it, who want that sort of thing also. Just throwing it out there. So when people are like, I don't know how to deal with people unsupportive, you tell them, you come clean with them and tell them how important it is to you, and tell them that if they want to be in your life, that they need to support you because it's important to you. And if they can't, then you get them out of your life. All right. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.